The possibility that a fuel switch or switches may have moved without pilot action is being investigated anew. The fuel switches shown here are from the 787. They're pull switches. You can't just flip them into the run position and back to cutoff. They have to be pulled out and then pulled up and forward. Turbine aircraft typically have three types of switches: flip switches, which are non-critical, and push-button switches that are either non-critical or critical, the critical switches being covered with plastic before they can be pushed. These designs were developed as a result of multiple accidents that happened in the past. So now, if you want to move a switch and it's critical, you actually have to think about it, because it takes more thought to move a critical switch than it does just to flip a switch, hence the design. If it takes more time, you're more likely not to move it by accident. According to a report, it appears a 787 fuel control switch may have moved from run to cutoff.
Reports indicate that the incident occurred on Monday during Air India flight AI-132 from London to Heathrow to Bangalore. The pilot reported abnormal behavior of the left engine fuel control switch, which kept moving towards the cutoff from the run mode. A malfunction which could cut the fuel supply to the engine, shutting them down and resulting in a similar tragedy like the AI-171 tragedy which happened, viewers, on that 787 Dreamliner. That flight was, of course, going from Ahmedabad to London, and it resulted in that massive accident because the fuel switch just went off and the zero fuel went to the engines lost power, and that was the end of it. Now, viewers, the Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner grounded after the left fuel control switch failed to stay in the run mode. The affected flight was A132, scheduled to operate from London Heathrow to Bengaluru.
Did you catch that? The crew flying another Air India plane from the UK to India canceled their flight because the fuel cutoff switch had moved from run to cutoff on its own.
An Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner has been grounded after a technical issue was reported during engine startup. The aircraft was operating flight AI-132 from Heathrow to Bengaluru on February 2nd. According to an Air India spokesperson, the left engine's fuel control switch failed to stay in the run position on 2 occasions and moved to cutoff during engine start. One of the pilots flagged this as a possible defect. After receiving the report, Air India immediately grounded the aircraft.
So a fuel control switch may have moved from run to cutoff twice during engine start.